You good with me taping the rest of these up?
We're not here just to take part. We're here to take over.
Get ready! Woo! We are on tour, and we're doing it better than anybody else alive!
Cool! Let's go, baby! What you doing tonight, girl? Probably watching Grand Slam, ain't she, Big Joe? Holy shit.
Here you go.
Holy shit. Wow. Yo, Clint. I'm gonna need a magnetic. 180. Holy fuck, dude. This was in the same case of Tiger. Boom! Hey! Let's go, baby! I told y'all we fucking bring the fucking heat, son. Woo! Oh shit! There it is! Oh my god! The fucking bomb! Get some, motherfucker! Let's go! Let's go!
Loaded, right?
Let's go! There it is, I got it. I got my fucking card! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Yes, baby! Told you we can do it! Let's go, baby!
What up, what up, what up? We got a couple of orders of PSA in, and I wanted to do a video I want to get the word out, how we've done it, so other people can do it with their cards too, make some money. And this was an order that was only $9 a card. So this was sent probably 7-8 months ago. It was like 74 to 2016 or something like that. But it was only $9 a card at that time. And I got a couple other things here I want to show y'all just to kind of give you an idea, not to get discouraged. This will happen sometimes too. Whenever you send cards in hundreds of cards, first of all, they make mistakes. What you want to do is you want to capitalize on the mistakes that go your way, right? When they grade a card a 10, nobody seems to argue that it's not a 10, but it may only be an 8 or a 9, but it's slabbed a 10, right? Well, that's a break that goes your way if that's the case. Well, you use those. Well, like when they send you something that says, like, I saw Alex pull this out of a pack, and they're saying minimum size requirement, so I don't even know if they charged me or not. I don't know. But that's just saying the card's not big enough. Could be true, could be not. But if it's something, minimum size requirement, I'm more likely not to try it again. But you can send them in again if you want. Every once in a while you'll get one of these evidence of trimming. I didn't see anything, but I'm not good at that stuff. I thought maybe up top. This isn't one I pulled out of a pack, but it just doesn't seem like a card. This card was sitting in my closet probably for a while. So I seriously doubt it's trimmed, but they said it was trimmed. You can do two things whenever this happens to you. You can rage against the machine, bitch and moan, breathe a bunch of negativity into the universe, or you can understand that's business. Don't go running your pie hole and making everybody else miserable and resubmit it or put it away. But that's what happens. A lot of people want to focus on the negatives and say, oh, I got one that's trimmed that's not trimmed. I have no idea if it is or not. I'll probably send it again. If it comes back twice, evidence of trimmed, okay, it's trimmed. I'd probably be more inclined to say that. But just to give you a perfect example, we submitted these right out of the packs to Beckett. No.
RCR.
It was Beckett. We submitted these cards to Beckett, RCR, when they were in our store. These 4 cards. Every one came out of a case of 89 Upper Deck. We sold to Alex. Alex opened out front, and they sent them all back trimmed. Said they were all trimmed. Well, here you go, folks. 9, 8. I mean, the 8s I probably should try again. They're clean. 3 8s and a 9, but they were trimmed, supposedly. First of all, they weren't trimmed. We saw the kid pull them, but sometimes a grader sees something and thinks that something's trimmed or something's going on. Don't rage against the machine. Don't worry about it. Just resubmit it if you're pretty sure that it's not trimmed or anything. But those are the type of things I want to add to these videos. It isn't just like, hey, look at these cards we got. It's the little things that I've learned along the way over these years that, you know, if you submit 20 Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck rookies and they're all clean, you're not going to get 20 10s. You might get 1 10 or 2 10s. But if you submit those 17 or 18 again, if they're 9-ish, if a card is a 9, let's just call it a 9, and you get 1 10, if you submit the next 19 again, I predict you'll get another 10. You know, it's just a cat and mouse kind of game. So there's just so much money to be made in some of this. That's why I'm going over this. I feel like these right here, these cards are supposed to be essentially worthless, and they're not. You know, I knew that they weren't. So I haven't looked at any of these to see if they're overgraded or anything. I just got them out. But I want to show you some of the cards we've got. This card, okay, so I paid $900 to have 100 cards graded. This card wasn't even in a penny sleeve at my house. Me and my boys pulled this 6 or 7 years ago out of some packs, probably retail or something like that back then. I see it, I'm like, hey, that card looks pretty good. I give it to Bryant, he gets it ready to roll, comes back a 10, and I think it's about a $1,500 card. So a card that was just sitting in a closet that you thought wasn't any big deal 5, 6 years ago can end up being big money, and that's what I want you guys to keep in mind. I'm not saying just go blindly throw cards in a box and send them to PSA. They're not going to give you 10s if they're beat to hell. But if a card is mint, you know, it's mint. And that's what I always try to tell people is, you know, if you're looking for a gem mint card, all you can really do is send in mint cards and whatever they feel like that day, right? Like, to me, mint is mint. And you're not going to get gem mints if you're sending in PSA 7, 8 quality stuff. But what I'm saying is who knows the difference between a 9 and a 10? I mean, come on, it's so fucking ridiculous. But again, don't worry about it. Just ride the wave, or you'll end up riding the lightning. This was a card that was in a box that we found. I think is that card not like $1,000? Give me 1 second. Heritage Trout PSA 10. Yeah, this card's like $1,000. This was a card sitting in a box of Heritage Commons. Go dig it up, pay $9. Now you'd have to pay $20. But again, we did this 7, 8 months ago. There's another $1,000 bill. These, when we sent these in, they were like, I'd say maybe $50, maybe $50 worth. We knew the Elways and Marinos would probably be PSA 8s, you know, praying for a miracle, but really, I mean, they're 8s, and they bring like 150 now, I think. So we pay, I mean, we would have sold this car for $20-$30 back then. So I think there's a 6 in here. Yeah, there is a 6 because of the snow. 8. Marino 8. Marino and Elway is one of my favorite cards of all time. I don't know if I've ever told y'all that story or not, but we were upstairs in my room when I was 7, and I had bought football cards, and I had the Marino and Elway, and my brother pulled them out and was like, you need to hang on to these. One day they're going to be worth some money. Yep, got that one right, didn't he? Russell Wilson. Nothing special. Got a 7, which was disappointing. We're definitely not trying to get a 7. It's I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Centering. 10 Draymond. 10 Duncan. I was sending in these prisms back then. There's a Beal 9 rookie auto. Here's a Curry 9 silver, the variation. Love those cards, man. Reggie White, I think I got a 6-2. Yep, sure did. Look that up. Sometimes that's going to happen, but still you get the 8s that are like that Rice 8s. They were like $50 at the time. I think they're like $250. How much are these cards now? I used to sling Jerry Rice rookies all day for about $50. Jeez. Yeah, they're more than that. Hell, they're above 250. 300. I see 300, 350. These things are like $300, $350 a piece. You got to be shitting me. Yeah, that Curry's for sale, Stephen. Everything's for sale. You talking about the... I love cards like this. Which one are you talking about? You talking about the big one? Let's worry about that later. Here's a card that I didn't even remember sending. Here's another great thing about when you... So we got 3 stinkers. Which again, at the end of the day, so what? It's vintage. Here we go. Kobe Bryant Red Refractor. I didn't know I had the card. Look at this thing. Numbered to 149. Gem Mint 10. We think it's like... I think it's about $2,000, guys. Yeah, probably paid $50. You know, maybe $50 before he passed away, something like that. $100, I don't know. Again, they're not all going to be 10. Some of them are going to be 6s and 7s, but who cares? That was $9. Don't spend too much time trying to be perfect on, oh, I want all 9s and 10s. Like, your time should be more valuable than that. You should be out digging up cards at shows and shit. Like, if you have a 6 or a 7 in there, who cares? Like, no reason to spend hours upon hours scrutinizing over it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to miss some stuff every once in a while. Bradley built 10. This is a set I'm building for myself. I'm thrilled to get these. I don't know if I need them or not. I'm pretty sure I need them in 9s. Matter of fact, why not go ahead and grab them now? Give me just a second.
What's up, Nation?
Looks like all I had was Joe Carter. Was Joe Carter a 9? Nope. All of them are upgrades. I'm building the 91 and 92 Elite sets. The 91s are ridiculous. I've got the whole thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Legend and then Sandberg. So that set's complete. And then...
Also, we got several more of those at PSA right now.
Yeah. We were sending what we could. So we got... That's number 8, 10, 11. So we got 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're getting there. So we were able to update my set quite a bit. Carter 9, Clark 9, Puckett 9, Henderson 9, and then Ripken 9. So that's my pride and joy, these two things. Crazy as it sounds. 1991 Donruss Elite set is probably the thing closest to my heart is those. Here's a sick card too. DeAndre Hopkins Select Hot Rookies Gold PSA 10. Did you see this card yet, Bryant?
No.
You remember it? Look at this.
Ooh,
Hopkins 10, baby. Let's go!
I think I do remember that one.
Golly. Super tasty. Here's a Kobe Blue Prism 10. These are not as easy as you think. To 249. Here's another Watson XRC. That fool comes through because we got like 4 of the XRCs. We're big on the XRC cards, guys. That's just me. I think over time the select XRC cards are going to go, like, really go nuts. I think this is another card we probably shouldn't tell y'all, but me and Bryant, because we're about to scoop some of these up, the Harper Update 10s. 200, 250 a piece. That's a card that could really take off, man. Anyway, I'm glad to get a 10 anyway. It was probably a card that we bought in a deal raw. LeBron Nothing crazy, but a little bit adds up each time, right? When you're only paying $9 a pop and you get 9s, it's just fine. LeBron 12, 13. See, that's all 9s on LeBron. Fuckhead. Anthony Davis 10. Kawhi second year 9. Scherzer 8, but it's the gold. Here's a Kemba 9 rookie. Here's a cool card. The Draymond Green, but it's his jersey number 23 of 49. That was another one. That was in the same stack with the Curry that I found that time. KD. I think the 12 Prism might be a big set down the road. I mean, it's already outrageous. Let's just face it. I sent in the silver just for the hell of it. And sure enough, got the fucking 8. James Harden 8. Not happy. And then, see, I even sent chippers in hoping for some 10s. No dice. I think it was all 9s and 1 8. Yeah. So, I mean, I didn't even get 1 10. Just part of it, man. Look at that card. The card's beautiful. You just never know. Just 9. I'm not going to keep going over those. Griffey 9 and 3/8. We got Kobe 9, silver, Kobe 8. I think this one's pretty good. Millennium, All Universe 9. I need to look. And then I got a streak of 10s on Kobe. That's awesome, man. 10, 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, and 10. I was buying these right after he died. If y'all wondering where all this came from, I was buying these on eBay. You could buy silver Kobe's for like $20 a pop. And I was buying all of as many as, you know, anything that popped up, I was buying it there for about a month or so. So, I mean, you're seeing all the 10s. I have a lot of raw ones still at the house, but we picked out some of them to send in, and those were the best, obviously. Okay. Steve Young 8. Steve Young 8. We have orders from them that are $6 or $7 a card for 80s rookies that they've had for almost a year. It's about 100 cards of mine, but it's got Rice's and Elways and Marinos and Griffey's that we were paid like $7 a card, but I swear it's been like a year. All Randy's. These came out of the same box. Just some 8s and 9s. No, that was really disappointing on the Randy's, actually. Again, not all of them are going to be home runs, right? You're not going to hit a lick on every single card you submit. It's a numbers game. Be patient. 8. Fucking bullshit. 9. Base 9. These are all cards that were literally sitting in my closet. All of these. The Kobe's. Me and my son got these at the National. They just sat in my closet. 10. I figured, why not? 9. That was when we went to the National. I figured I'd keep that. There's a Steph Curry 10. This was from the 96-97 packs that we did the other, that time. Pretty sure that's right. No, that may not be right. Can't remember. I just like stuff like that. To me, it's cool to. A couple of D Wade Pristine Refractor rookie PSA 9s. Drag them! Not bad. Scotty Silver 2012. Griffey 9 and Arenado 9. That's pretty much it. We have 4,000 cards there, guys. So every week we should be getting. We have a Zion and Ja order that's 166 cards that I can't wait to get my little paws on. We will be firing up our grading stuff again next week, getting them ready for when they're ready. But just stay to it. Don't let it get you off track that they're not grading right now. I wouldn't get impatient and go send them off somewhere else. Just be patient, man. They'll get caught up. And I think this is the best avenue for people, man. It needs to be something that you can easily liquidate. And PSA graded cards are about as easy to liquidate as anything if it's a decent card. So again, I'm gonna keep pounding that into the pavement, trying to get like the average dudes, the UPS drivers, the teachers, my friends. Like I want everybody that if you've got something at home that you're doing a little bit of homework or sending something in can, turn a $10 card into a $1,500 card or vice versa. I think you should at least entertain it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, man, it could go a long way for your kids' first car or school, or maybe you want to buy your girl a nice ring. Maybe you bought her a chippy ring and you're ready to get her that solitaire. You just never know, right? So I think this is an easy way for a lot of us collectors to make some money if we'll send some cards in and be paid, and just forget about it. Don't even check. Just send them in and forget about it, man. They don't charge you until they're graded, so it's no big deal, man. It's not like you're paying up front and then 7 or 8 months later you're getting your cards. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully I'll do one when we get the Zion order in. I'm hoping that one's good. We've been building up a Zion collection the last year or so that we may get out in the next day or two and show it to you guys. Talk to y'all later. Hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Always be dragging. Stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Deuces!